Okay, I have some time to record Infinity Nikki, but there are a few things I wanted to point out because in the last 2 days that I played the new adventure that came out, I played the one before too, the one with the Perxolians, but and I had my thoughts already. Already the new version with the Itzaland is really Mediterranean centric, and while I was playing it, I saw bits and pieces here and there that I was like, oh my god, this is really Mediterranean style. Like, I suddenly saw the places on Terra. For example, where was it? If I put it on the map, yeah, somewhere here. If I remember correctly, there were some ruins. Was it here? No, this is the Elderwood. No, Elderwood. Where was the beach? Okay, I officially don't remember, but there was the Colosseum here, which was Mediterranean centric, like something from Rome, something from Greece, something from, I don't know, Spain. It was very, very Roman centric. And here it is. The ruins, maybe. Yeah, the Sade ruins. Ruins with very Mediterraneanish houses for the giants, and a lot of classicist themed art. After a while, I played the Paxolians, and the Paxolians really had this Mediterranean nature embedded in their whole land. Like, okay, yeah, everything is different, but it really looked like, olive trees, for example. And the grass that is on the hills is very close to Mediterranean ones. And and this is all in the Boneyard area. Very Mediterranean coated. And now I went to Heaven's Reach because that's the next step, Heaven's Reach, where the Titans are supposed to exist. And it was like they were saying, you haven't seen the final form yet. And indeed I didn't. So right now I'm in an undercity section. But every time I'm playing is something that blows my mind more and more. For example, look at this outfit. Okay, this is okay. You can see that it is, yeah, fantasy. It's fantasy. But if this is not classical themed, I don't know what is. Okay, yeah, I saw some other fantasy things that are um, very reminiscent of Zelda, for example, Legend of Zelda, the new ones. But honestly, I mean, look at the walls, look at the columns, the colors, lots of reds, lots of yellows, lots of cogs. This whole idea of this ancient technology, the whole idea of the Titans, and how they wanted to live forever, and all these conspiracies. Okay, conspiracies are everywhere in this game. But look at that. They have designed each and every little tiny model with tiny little details for every section. And I really don't know what to think. I mean, this is like I'm seeing, you know, Tomb Raider all over again. Should I go downstairs? Also, labyrinth style. Everything is labyrinth style here. The Undercity is just a labyrinth that you go here. If you go this place, that place, you're up or down or left or right of the same place. But if you want to go back, you have no idea where you came from. And now I made a mistake. Where did I come from? Okay, maybe this place? Yeah. Okay. And I just want to show a bit of this. A bit more of this. It's been a while since I recorded something like this. And it's gonna be quite boring from now on. Okay, I was in this section before. And now I'm on top of it. And over here, I think I was in this section before as well. Oh, haven't been in that section, I guess. Or have I? I just didn't. Oh. Okay. Little chest, little chest. Okay, that's the only place I didn't go. Those columns over here. Yeah, unreachable. There was a certain, let's see. There was an area with a corrupted cog. I guess I should check it out. This is the first area when I entered, right? I've been here. Okay, let's try this again. Yep, but that's the first area. Alright. Once again, with feeling, let's find our way in this labyrinth. It's a pool with sparkly something. I try to understand where I'm supposed to go, but can't seem to understand my surroundings much. Let's go higher. Come on. Mean on red. Nice. And I love the idea that this is supposedly a civilization living 1,000 years ago from the era they are living in this game. Very nice story. That's the cog. I need to go even higher. How could I? Oh, yes. Of course. That's how you go higher. Okay, so what does this cog fix? I fixed the central theater in the central plaza, and I fixed what was the other thing? I don't remember, but let's see what this fixes. The clock tower. What do you know? Okay. And from here, follow the Blings. Where is my... That's the pendant? No. Where's my pendant? I used to have a pendant from the Shroom Sarah's. Ah, here it is. Why was it off? I maybe never saved. Here it is. Nicely placed. Follow the Blings. The Blings will show you the way. That's a long way down. But I guess that's the way. Yep. Also, when I take the gigantic form, this looks so normal. Proportionally. Awesome. Did I ever activate this? I don't think so. Oh, it's just okay. We can say whatever we want about this game, about what they are doing with the gacha system and everything, but the designs. Okay, where I come from, this is a luxury. This is amazing. Now let's see the city. Oh my god, that city. I really loved it. Automatons everywhere. Also reminds me of how we have myths here in in the Mediterranean area. We have myths about automatons, ancient automatons that would do some, I don't know, some task. The trees, the statues, everything's amazing. Even the music is very nice. Now, will the bells continue ringing? Because that's gonna be a bit annoying later.
Is that ancient Greek with Florence?
Hmm?
Is that ancient Greek with Florence influence?
Something like that.
Okay.
Very Roman style. Very Roman style place.
Mm.
I mean, look at that. These are the central gates.
Ooh. Wow.
Look.
Ooh. Nice. This is like in Rome.
Yeah, but there are places like it's more ancient Greece, then some Minoan, then some Rome, then something else entirely.
Cool.
Yeah, they just took the Mediterranean and put it all in one culture. I mean, these are domes over there. I knew there was something. I knew there was something over there. But how do I go up there? Oh, it's morning. Oh. Nice. Ah. How do you go higher? Okay. Now I get the whole idea with the new outfit they put out, the dancer that can dance vertically on walls. Okay, now I get it. They say, you know what? Good luck with that. Good luck. Oh, come to think of it, now I see we have some bugs. Maybe I could get up using the bugs. Okay, I don't know if I did well by fixing the bell. It's getting on my nerves. Yeah, I can totally use the bugs. Why did I not see them sooner? Ah, no, 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 no! There. Okay. Okay, now what I really don't like is that I cannot do a leap of faith like in Assassin's Creed. I mean, this is a section for that. Oh. Look at that. The frames. Because there are so many things happening at the same time, when everything is closer to you, works normally, and then you have everything else. Oh my god, that's like the bell ringing in my area. Yeah, I won't be able to reach it, but what the hell. It's still ringing! Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Add this to my list. Okay, I think it's time I moved on with the story. So moving on where I am in the story, I've already encountered Mothis, the organization that is 1,000 years old and wanted to reincarnate the soul of the old Titan King onto a new body. And the other Titans that were supposed to help with that soul transferring, they were locked up. The nutrients to keep their bodies still functioning and alive were not provided anymore, so they were dying and they just wanted to see the sun. It was a very nice scene, actually. They just wanted to see the sun for one last time, see the civilization they built 1,000 years ago one last time before they said goodbye. It was very nice because they said, oh my god, almost nothing's changed. It's exactly the same. And it was a nice moment. And now, our little Praxolian spy is helping us with the next part of the mission. Angard, yeah. Because if you are about to do a fantasy person, a fantasy partner that is supposed to be half dragon and half human, yeah, you have to do this. Whatever this is.
Dangerous place. It may be hard hard for us to get through unscathed. Nikki, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Straight to the point. Then let's go.
I mean, who does a scene where you see a partner that is that has a history in spying, and you say, okay, it's him, we're safe, and first thing they show are the scales on his belly button. He's naked, nice belly. Why? Why do they do this? I don't know. Maybe they know that some girls here might be thirsty. I don't know. That is a thirst trap.
I'm getting a little excited about going to such a mysterious place.
Thirst trap right here. Follow the dragon tail. Yeah, sure. I mean, look at this.
The entrance to the secret passage was this easy to spot?
Anyone who pushes this door open would only see a dusty old room. Unless, of course, they know the Mothis methods. Right there is the real entrance.
Okay, I know he gestured a moth, like small wings, big wings, and the core. But isn't this like a nice way to make a cross in 3 moves instead of 2? While the bell is ringing. It's so weird. Oh, I love it how the books here are basically stone tablets. Amazing. With nice engravings around them too. Finally, the bell will stop. This?
Where are we? That tremor just now.
Okay, this is a soul
Mothis calls it
brief
the soul
place.
corridor.
Yeah, that.
It seems to possess its own consciousness and only allows souls to enter.
You don't say.
Souls? You mean we're both just souls right now?
Yeah, your bodies are outside, waiting.
The corridor becomes restless when unfamiliar souls come here. That tremor was a sign of its unease. But this time, its reaction was quite violent. We're not safe. Come, I'll tell you about this place after we find a safeguard for our souls.
Is it cold? That's not water. It's a viscous energy. What a strange place.
We're safe. We can finally talk about this place. The Soul Corridor is one of Mothis' biggest secrets. It was built when the first Titan King reigned, thanks to Mothis' efforts. A special energy flows here that only allows souls to enter. It may be essential to completing the soul transfer.
One would say.
A soul transfer path, and only souls can pass through. But why didn't Momo come with us?
Momo's a cat-based creature. Cats are different.
The Soul Corridor has its own consciousness. Certain special creatures aren't allowed in.
I mean, my argument here is why not? Because Momo is not technically a cat. But yeah.
So Momo's still in the outside world. Are our bodies there too?
Special creatures and bodies separated from their souls are sent right to the corridor's exit when they step in.
So Momo's gonna see a soulless me? He'll be so worried.
He'll be in a panic mode.
Not quite. The special energy here affects the flow of time, almost like it's standing still. Our souls may stay a while before returning to our bodies, but to the outside world, they've only been gone for a second. Don't worry, Momo is safe and won't even realize you're gone.
You think Momo always knows when she's gone.
No matter what hardships we faced, we've always tackled them together. We have to get out of here as soon as possible and find Momo.
Of course. I promise I'll get you out safely. That's an ally's oath.
Yeah.
To think this magical place exists. What other secrets is Mothis hiding?
You'd be surprised.
Let's keep moving. Remember to protect your soul flame. It's crucial to our journey.
This icy flame. You said it was a safeguard for the soul?
Exactly. Walk a bit further and you'll experience it.
And now I'm thinking that maybe I should have also made a recording with a Parksolian adventure. But I know that lots of people are probably recording this game, having their reactions and how they like things. But I believe that Heaven's Reach, because it's so Mediterranean coded, I felt like it was really important to show it. Important. I wanted to show it. So walk a bit further and you'll see. Yeah. So when I walked around,
The soul flame is about to go out. We need to get close to that soul lamp over there, fast.
I see.
You feel it, don't you? If the soul flame dims or goes out, the soul gradually loses sensation.
Yes. I felt like I was losing the ability to feel. Like, I don't care anymore.
Like you're ready to go to the other side.
That's the feeling of being lost. A soul without its body is exposed to the vastness of space. Without a soul flame as a beacon, one's existence and consciousness start to blur. If a soul becomes completely lost, it dies along with the body outside.
These soul lamps resonate subtly with the flame pool where the soul flames are born. Can you replenish the fuel by getting close to them?
Yes, Moth has placed many soul lamps along the path. Look for them, and our progress will go smoother.
If the soul flame goes out before we find a soul lamp,
An extreme scenario. It's said that Mothis used the souls of living people to power the soul lamps when they first built the corridor. If it came to that, maybe our souls would become fuel, too.
what?
Just a joke. I've noticed you've been tense without...
Only an undercover agent like Mr. Angard would tell a scary joke to lighten the mood.
Well, technically it's not a joke, but yeah. What? The bubble outfit? Okay, I guess.
The soul appraiser isn't reacting. Perhaps that tremor damaged it. Our journey ends here if we can't fix this.
It's that bad?
Yes.
Souls can only move forward when they receive the soul appraiser's approval. Otherwise, the soul corridor stops us from exploring more.
It looks so empty. There's no other path we can take?
I've tried. Without its approval, our souls are blocked, no matter what.
Fascinating. It sounds like it's alive. An intelligent being. Did you see anything about repairing the soul appraiser in Mothis' files?
I'm a professional after all. I wouldn't overlook useful information. From what I recall, Mothis only mentioned referencing the Titan's techniques when building the corridor. They didn't leave repair instructions behind.
Maybe repairing the soul appraiser is easy, so they didn't think to record it. As for the Titan's techniques, I can try to get the soul appraiser running again.
Yeah. Also, did you see the textures? The textures on the clothes. Okay, I don't like the way, for example, the cloth here is reacting to the running. However,
Maybe I can use my machine control ability to repair it.
yeah, maybe. I don't like the way it moves because it doesn't take into consideration how the folds would unfold. But it's... I think that's just a tiny deal, so yeah. Too much animation, I guess.
Maybe I can use my machine control ability to repair it.
Maybe.
I'd expect nothing less.
I'm a pretty professional ally too. All that's left is to get the soul appraiser's approval.
Put your palm against the soul appraiser. You'll relive your past memories, almost like you've gone back in time.
Now that would
Don't
be
worry,
interesting.
this is normal. Just keep walking forward. You'll pass through pretty fast. I got approval once before, so it should be faster for me this time. Let's meet up ahead.
Okay.
My memories shall unfold here.
I feel like I've heard that voice somewhere before.
Oh, hi! This is a nice outfit. Okay, so...
The artisans eagerly seek your guidance once more.
Because of course.
Daily under your leadership, the future will surely be even brighter.
Because of course, why would we see Nikki's past? Of course, you would just see the past of
What are they calling me that?
someone else.
Who am I?
Asna, King of the Titans, the one and only King of Heaven's Reach. Our home is flourishing.
Everyone is working so hard. Even though their faces are covered in sweat, their smiles are so bright. It's wonderful.
But sometimes I worry. When the time comes for me to pass on, will they be able to continue thriving?
Lifespans are limited. Wisdom and creativity can be passed down through generations. Asna, I believe in them.
My king, the years flow by like water. How we wish we could live forever in heaven's reach, protected by you. It's true. I'm growing old too. But I swore an oath to protect my people for all eternity. As a ruler, how could I betray, accept death, or forge a new path?
Oh, I actually have to choose? Well, I know that historically Asna did not choose her fate. She chose to defy it and try a new life.
The divine prophecy has been revealed. Without their wise king, the Titans will face destruction. But we present to you a new choice.
I imagine there must be a different kind of scenery in the place life cannot reach. However,
Or at least that's what the Maltese organization says. You know what? All things must end.
I imagine there must be a... However, I have not fulfilled my promise. How could I simply abandon my people?
Our home is destroyed by natural disasters.
Sister, don't leave me! What should I do? Must we go back to the days of fighting for our lives against the behemoths?
My king, please save us.
My king, please don't abandon us! If only my king were still here.
My people need me. I must heed their call and live on.
The divine prophecy has been revealed. Without their wise king, the Titans will face destruction. But we present to you a new choice.
So the choice is false. There is no choice.
The mark of the cycle is divine authority. Master it, and one can escape the cycle, transcending life and death. There hasn't been a trace of the gods on this land for
If the gods have abandoned their people, then I shall be the one to carry the duty.
Mother, you've come. I'm glad my body can be of use to you. I've already made up my mind. My last words are, I love you. Not even death could change that.
Almas, my flesh and blood. I love you too, just as I love every one of my Titan kin. I will become eternal for all of you.
The soul transfer is complete, my king. Use your new youthful body. Enjoy time unending with your people.
This price is another weight I must carry. I should go see my people and hear their wishes.
Thanks to the Titan King, our food is delicious and plentiful. Our city-state is strong and prosperous.
You've brought us unprecedented progress. My king is a true god.
Icarus, you've finally arrived. The former master of the Mark of the Cycle. You're calmer than I imagined. Good. A mediocre god blinded by rage is unworthy of facing me. You want me to return the Mark of the Cycle. Is this a god's command, or just your humble request? He says, a mortal soul cannot carry the divine mark for long. I must admit, it is an unimaginable burden.
My king, you've prepared for this for centuries. Imprison this god and put him to use for Heaven's reach, just as we planned.
No.
He says, but if I stop here, how will the god treat a sinner who stole the divine mark? And how...
And again, the choice was not really a choice. It's just so we can hear the thoughts. Why not? I guess.
The king actually stole the divine mark, causing us to suffer his curse.
Even though the mark was returned, the gods still punished the people. It's not fair!
This is all because of that king! She's nothing more than a criminal, a traitor against our kind!
The survival of our race depends entirely on the whim of a god. If he sends down divine punishment, Heaven's reach will be drenched in blood, and my people will hate me. No, the mark of the cycle belongs only in my hands.
My king, you've prepared for this for centuries. Imprison this god and put him to use for Heaven's reach, just as we planned. My king, even this high and mighty god can only look up to gaze upon you. None may ever interfere with the realization of your ideals again.
So frail. Is this really what a god is like? Use your remaining power to add a final glint of brilliance to this mortal city-state. It is your honor, Icarus. Seizing the mark, imprisoning a god. I can defy all, and I can bear all. The power of a god. I shall let it hang forever above the golden court, becoming the heart of Heaven's reach.
My king, behold, thanks to the flawless heart of the city, these adorable cogwheels have become beloved companions in every household.
You're happier than we've ever been. This is
You've publicly questioned the royal decree multiple times, cursing Heaven's Reach and its king. Such a person cannot exist.
Impossible! How could my... My king actually sacrificed her own people for her personal desires.
You already know my king's secret. Even if you refuse to be a host, you cannot be allowed to live.
My actions will inevitably breed fear and controversy. Soul transfer and the immortality it grants must remain a secret. I started down this path to protect my people. But am I doing it right?
No one may criticize your sacrifice. No one can share the weight of the mark of the cycle for you. You are their king. Becoming your host is their highest honor.
I don't want to become a host.
Stay away!
My king, please, I don't want to be a host. I don't want to die.
If I die, you'll face natural disasters, plagues, and wars alone. No one will protect you anymore. Is that what you wish?
What I wish is what you wish. I am reluctant to leave this world too.
Sacrificing just one person is enough to continue a century of greatness. You won't stop now.
I stole his body, inheriting his pain and loathing. With every transfer, my soul felt heavier. The world is undergoing a great conflict. Perhaps the Age of Gods is coming to an end. I will cover Heaven's Reach with the Haven Veil and save my people from this calamity.
Your people will be grateful to you. You are the king who brings them happiness.
You have no need for regret. Those who hate you weren't meant to live anyway.
Black sheep, blue eyes. It was you who brought that choice before me. The power to rewrite the cycle and reshape destiny itself.
My king, thank you for granting us this audience. My kin were once nothing but fodder for the gods. We turned our backs on our homeland to escape that same fate. But our people knelt before the gods' descendants in the boneyard. Only the 9 of us remained, refusing to accept any divine grace. We heard of a great king who does not blindly follow the gods. We offer you the Prophecy Stone to help you forge a godless kingdom.
How can it help me? Does it know my deepest desires?
The Prophecy Stone has already answered. You wish to live forever and to protect your city. Trust us, Master of Heaven's Reach. We will do all we can to help you, to make you eternal for the sake of Heaven's Reach.
I grant you the name Arthas. From this day forth, you shall live up to this name. Like moths from a cocoon, you must chase the light, no matter the cost. I was willing to accept the unacceptable, to bear the unbearable for my people. I gave it my all. But in the end, my life and everything in Heaven's Reach, it was all destroyed because of it.
I saw a vision from the past. The past of the first Titan King, Asna. Her soul passed through this corridor countless times during the soul transfer. I even saw myself in her memories. But her voice is different from the one I heard in the Colosseum. That voice was from the memory sensed by the Heart of Infinity. Darker and more corrupt. That was so much to process. I need to piece everything together. The Titan King's memories date back over 1,000 years. One step closer to the truth. 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 In this memory, I came to Heaven's Reach 1,000 years ago and became friends with Asna. Whether it's the clay pot engraved with me and Momo, or the encounter with the guardian beast, it all just reminds me that I've been connected to Mirrorland for a long time. I hope one day I can find answers to all of this.
I've been waiting. Looks like you took a trip down memory lane.
I saw the memories of Asna, the first Titan King.
Goodness. Either the Soul Appraiser has damage we failed to notice, or this sentient soul corridor revealed all of this to you on purpose.
So many strange things have happened here. I don't think anything could surprise me anymore. In any case, we're getting even closer to learning the truth behind Heaven's Reach and Mothis. That's a good sign.
With that attitude, you can succeed at anything. On that note, I have bad news.
Was that a compliment? Wait, did something happen?
The tremors from earlier left the place in shambles. And now our way is blocked. We need to repair the road and get that item as soon as possible. Follow me.
Okay, at least when we first arrived in this area, we saw chain-bound Icaros with the Saintess. And now it's come full circle in the story. And I cannot just not think that this could happen with Aina too. Where is Aina's closer? Anyway, I guess it's not for now, but at least they're making progress with closures. The whole idea with the closures is with this with Icarus, for example, is a good one, and the whole idea that when we started with Icheland, we just again, she mentioned the pot from when we saw it with those archaeologists that saw the pot. They saw that Nikki and Momo are on it, and now she mentioned it. But now we're on Icheland of the present, and where everything is in ruins, but for some reason there is a back and forth. Let's see if this will bring some closure. If there is even one.
Angard, what's this item you mentioned?
It's called the Soul Awl, a tool Mothis carves the soul corridors with. It's on the platform just ahead. It can sever the flow of energy, destroy the corridor's constructs, and even extinguish souls.
Why do we need the Soul Awl? Is there something dangerous up ahead?
Just a precaution. In my experience, soul corridor exits aren't too easy to get through. I've been worried sick this whole way. Did you notice I've been quieter than usual?
Not really. If Momo were here, he'd say something like, "Your mouth hasn't stopped moving for even a second."
I actually miss that chubby kitty. It's been a while.
I miss him too. That's why we need to get out of here quickly.
These shattered gems are called reminiscence crystals. They're unique stones capable of storing souls' memories and projecting them. Mothis spent a long time researching them. That soul appraiser was actually crafted from these crystals.
You don't say.
With all these crystals, this might have been their research outpost. Let's try to repair them first and see what we can do with the path.
Makes sense. Let's get to work.
I only have one small note in this whole idea of how the story is written and the dialogue. I understand if this specific dialogue was needed in the 2D stories that we had in previous games. I don't think all that narration is necessary in this game, but I guess I can understand it being used due to the times. Always saying things again and again because people might forget and they need to jog their memory a bit about what's happening. I don't like it much, but I guess it could be kind of necessary.
Find the shards first, then bring them to the damaged crystals.
Those look a lot like the crystals in the Sea of Stars. And yeah, maybe everything. I like how they're trying to connect everything. At least they're trying. They're trying. It's something. This cannot be the only shards. Is he freaking everywhere? But that is nice because it explains a lot of things happening in the Heartcraft Kingdom as well. I like where this is going.
Once the technology is perfected, we can transfer our souls just like Asna did. Then we can finally rid ourselves of these fragile bodies. Chief, I believe you'll recover very soon.
Ever since this child was born, I've been wondering, does everything we're doing now truly align with her original vision? We hated being bound and tormented most of all. What we wanted was a new world. A place where gods and mortals are equal, where a child can live in peace. But now, we're just like the god of our homeland. We imprison a life, ignore cries of agony, and use flesh and blood to pave our path to idealism. This can't go on. We should release the god. If we don't, it'll just lead to a bigger tragedy.
I saw that person in Asna's memories. She's the Black Sheep, the original leader of Malthus. They performed the soul transfer for Asna, so that one day they could get new bodies for themselves and achieve their goal. Angard, what's wrong?
So, that was Black Sheep's wish. In her final moments, she felt regret for what they had done.
Compared to the woman in Asna's memories, this voice sounds much gentler.
The tremors must have destabilized the flame pool. Our soul flames are being affected too. Let's split up again. I'll take the flame pool, and you handle the reminiscence crystals, Nikki.
Don't worry. A new path has appeared. Next, all that's needed is to repair the other two reminiscence crystals.
And just for a small recap, because I never showed all the stories before now, the Praxilians just want new bodies because the bodies they have now are bound to the dragons, and the dragons are just did that so they could save both the humans and themselves by extending their lives. It was a temporary measure that should never go on, but for some reason the dragons just then they were extinguished, and the bond they had with the gods was severed. So the Praxilians just remained with the dragon souls, and because they had two souls in one body, they were experiencing the so-called soul rift, which was basically their souls being ripped apart and dying from it. And the healer that was the antagonist of the Praxolian adventure, Medill, tried to maybe reignite the whole idea of this reincarnation or something. Interesting to say the least.
This is bad. The Titan's outside. They've melted into liquid gold.
It's the heart of the city. You all heard it last night. That tainted heart. It made a terrifying sound unlike anything we've ever heard. And then Asna died a sudden, violent death upon her throne.
Quit your fear-mongering. I've already preserved Asna's soul. When the next soul transfer happens, we'll...
It hurts. It hurts so much. Am I going to die? No, I don't want to die.
It must be the curse. The god's curse. None of us can escape it.
Get back into the cocoons. That's an order. At least we can hide in there.
Is this the moment the Titan race perished? Blue Eyes and the others were struck by the curse and hid inside the cocoons. But I didn't see their bodies inside the cocoons earlier.
Well, apparently they melted. And all those were probably Praxolians. Makes total sense.
After enduring 1,000 years of torture within the cocoon, I never thought I'd see the sun again.
We found the fuel to restart the heart of the city, and the host bodies for the soul transfer are well preserved. Everything's going even smoother than we imagined.
But that woman's plan failed. She took the mechanical scene, claiming she had a way to bring back Asna, but...
That god is ridiculous, tormenting us with a curse that keeps us out of the cycle of reincarnation. So what? Fate is held only in the hands of the strong.
Was that woman referring to Medale? It looks like this memory happened recently. They actually survived the Veilfall by hiding in the cocoons, and lived until now? White sheep. How could he know where the mark of the cycle is? They haven't told anyone.
Yeah, but Medil knew.
Is this the soul all? Oh, it doesn't look sharp or destructive at all.
Don't underestimate it. I have a feeling that both you and I will have a use for it soon. If you run into danger, it can help you break free. Consider that a piece of advice from a professional undercover agent. What's wrong?
You sound like you know exactly what's gonna happen next. Malthus went to great lengths to lure me to Heaven's Reach. The Golden Feast is just up ahead, but I still haven't discovered their true objective. Is it really just to bring back the Titan King? What could the Titan King even do for them? Can you tell me, Angard? There's no path ahead.
Before I answer you, Nikki, have you ever wondered... why did you, of all people, get invited? What do they want from you? I know what it is. The mark of the cycle on the Titan King's soul is incomplete, and the other half is on you.
Angard, you...
How did I know about the mark of the cycle? Who am I?
Oh.
It's my fault. I haven't properly introduced myself. Well, I suppose I am the 10th member of those 9. The same one known as White Sheep. The mark of the cycle has never been a secret to me.
Angard, why did you bring me here? What are you trying to achieve?
I want to achieve our common goal. Do not forget my promise. Also, that piece of advice from me.
This time, it was handled quite cleanly, my child. the cycle choose such a plain soul?
Yes, Father. I saw it on the back of her neck in Spira. She's the one who destroyed the Heaven Veil.
Father? He's the one from the memories. Blue eyes? He's actually Angard's father?
Yeah, why
No
not?
matter. Never mind. The mark of the cycle has never been known to choose the right master. Come here. Your mission is quite inefficient this time. But why? Do you doubt the power of our plan?
Father, I
told you. In this place, you must address me as chief.
Yes, Chief. I've always thought this plan was a deviation from the vision. There must be another way.
Only those not cursed by a god would have such ridiculous thoughts. A cursed soul can no longer bond with the physical body. Every second we're alive, we endure the pain of our souls being torn apart.
Doesn't this sound like Soul Rift? They clearly went down a very different path from the Parksulians, yet...
Only the cycle's mark can lift such a divine curse.
To steal a mark and to imprison a god, only to use that power to lift the curse. Don't you find that so ridiculous?
So what now? Do you want to be like those sheep like Parksolians, kneeling in prayer and waiting for the mercy of fate?
I will not wait anymore. I will find a new way.
The soul wall. Angard said it could help me out of a bind. Could it be that he... Angard seems to be buying me time. I'll try striking with the soul wall to see if there are any weaknesses here.
What the?
Oh no, I messed up. I need to try again.
With what? Doesn't say what to use. I'm trying. I see. I needed my pen here.
Father... Chief. I saw Mother while I was in the Soul Corridor.
The reminiscence crystals just project illusions. Nothing there worth clinging to.
But I heard Mother's wish for the first time.
What did she say?
She wanted a new world without chains, where gods and mortals are equal, where children live in peace.
Black sheep. She's Angard's mother.
It's a family business.
I haven't heard those words in a long time. Everything she dreamt of. How brilliant and warm it was. That very dream was what bound us closely together. But those days were far too short. After she was lost, only endless darkness remained. But now, with the help of that Lord, I will relight that flame. I will make the world she desired a reality.
The Lord from the Abyss? Did he tell you that by bringing back the Titan King and controlling the mark of the cycle, you could break the curse? That you could rule the world?
Did Turtle Dove tell you that? That soft-hearted teacher of yours is always telling you too much.
I believe that Lord had ulterior motives.
If he hadn't awakened us and granted us power, you and I would still be rotting away in those cocoons. He inspired us. Asna's merely a vessel. We are the ones at the helm. When Asna opens her eyes, it will be the moment we take total control of the mark and create our new world.
1,000 years ago, the Nine thought they'd won too. Look what happened to them. Are you sure you'll find what you're after?
You're just like your mother sometimes. So hesitant, even at the most important of moments. You're full of weakness and compassion.
Did he just...
So, You think Mother's final choice was nothing more than weakness and compassion?
I mean, did the other guy's blue eyes just rape his scales? I mean,
What else could it be? Why else would she have died for
what's this?
a creature who isn't worth a single strand of her hair?
Oh no, you didn't.
A pawn.
Ever since I was a child, my world consisted of labor and punishments. Even now, those memories haunt me in nightmares every single night. When I was 14, my soul was ripped from its original vessel to occupy this body. From that moment on, I ceased to exist. You may know what a pawn is, but what about a child? Do you know what that is, Father? A child's world is filled with games and rewards. A child is someone who brings smiles to their family, a vessel for the future and hope. These are the things the sheep like Parksolians taught me.
They went to great lengths to have your soul transferred into that Parksolian boy's body. You went undercover in the boneyard for years, and this is all you learned. Pathetic.
Angard underwent a soul transfer too? How did he...
Without the mark of the cycle, the success rate of a soul transfer is less than 1 in 10,000. Why did I have such good luck in this matter?
Your good luck had better hold out today as well.
Angard signaled me. I have to act fast. I'll use the soul orb to further sever the internal flow of energy.
Oh no!
Bring her right over here. On this continent, those without power are only fit to be pawns for others. We were once the pawns of gods, the Parksolians, the dragons, and you, White Sheep, are nothing more than a pawn yourself. Her ideals are too naive. Equals. The weak can't talk about being equal to the strong. The truly new world can only be created by the truly powerful.
Possessing power that transcends the gods and makes all living beings bow down. That is the only truth.
Using Mother's ideals as a veil for your greed. Are you not ashamed of such hypocrisy?
A narrow-minded person like you is nothing but a discarded piece of the old world. You're a disgrace to both me and Black Sheep together.
Perhaps I am narrow-minded, Father. I actually tried to reason with you. Now I understand. You just have to...
Now's our chance.
Let me show you how a pawn rebels! You're not worthy to talk about Mother, let alone twist her vision with your new world. Don't worry, the Soul All has completely shredded his soul. He can no longer...
Angard... Are you okay?
It's not safe here. You've already exhausted too much power. We need to leave. I'm sorry. I promise I'll answer all your questions once we're out of the Soul Corridor.
my creation. I created it. And I can destroy it! White sheep! You'll always be nothing but my pawn!
Go that way.
What now? The soul flame is about to go out. Angard!
There's no time. Go! We can't go back. We have to find an exit in the other direction.
Hurry, Angard! Quick! We're nearly... The soul flame. It's fueled by your soul.
Hurry! Ensuring your safety is a promise I made with my life. No matter what, I must get you out of here.
We're both going to make it out safely. We're allies, remember?
Ending the evils of Heaven's Reach alongside my ally was once my greatest wish. It's a pity I couldn't see it through. I'm sorry for dragging you into this danger. Go to the Golden Court and stop their plan. I know you can. I'm sorry, Nikki. From here on, you'll have to take the stage alone.
I mean, you could just hope in. Oh well, just all the drama.
Nikki, where the heck did we go? A moment ago, we were just... What happened? Is something wrong with Angard? Nikki! He...
Angard sacrificed everything so I could leave. Zappy, are you telling me to keep moving? Wait, but Angard is still...
Swanara will be able to help you.
Huh?
taken back to the boneyard, okay? Is this for me?
Angard, we agreed we were allies, but he was keeping a big secret. When I see him again, I'm going to...
The path to the Golden Court was bought with Angard's life. We can't fail his final wish. Let's go to the Golden Court to attend that golden feast. Just as Mothis wanted. We will not retreat.
That's the shadow. The shadow bow.
I didn't expect such a big time difference between the Soul Corridor and reality, or that so much would have happened. Nikki, don't be too sad.
You're right. Now's not the time. We have more important things to do.
Yeah, I haven't. I wish I could just make this. This was a very, very nice scene. Sad I could not make this yet. But now we have this. Alright, lots of things happened. As I said, everything is full circle in this adventure.
I didn't realize there was such a massive lake behind the Golden Court, but the road ahead has collapsed into the water.
It looks like this is our only way. Come on, Momo. Let's be careful.
And of course, I mean, the moment you have some feelings about the thirst trap, he dies. Of course. I mean, is this really Infinity Nikki or Game of Thrones?
Whoa! Looks like there's a mechanical bird in the middle of the lake. Just like the one that brought us to Heaven's Reach.
Maybe we can use that bird to cross these lakeside ruins.
It started up! Wow! Even after being abandoned for so long, this hunk of metal can still run! So many buildings have collapsed here.
The Titan King's garden must have been magnificent and grand. But 1,000 years later, only ruins remain. So many discarded cog buds. It looks like Mothis dumped all of their remains here.
What? That's new. That's really new.
Tomorrow, let's go to the theater together.
Are these rusty cogbuds the ones speaking?
Everything is suspending in midair. That happens a lot in ruins of this game.
Passed the artisan exam. Tomorrow, going to work at the Golden Court. Mother.
Those cogbuds, they sound just like people.
You're right. They sound like people who used to live here. But they're cogbuds, not titans.
I wonder.
Cogbuds' souls. Could they be... No, that's impossible.
That thing looks like it's draining the life from the Shroomceras.
The full bloom celebration really is a hoax. For the sake of Click and the Shroomceras, I have to stop this.
Well, that became a bit too deep.
The Shroomceras are all locked in those 4 floating cages.
Oh no, the device has been activated. We have to get close and stop it. Those energy nodes on the device are feeding power from the core. If we destroy them, we might be able to stop it.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
The boss. Asus. play.
No?
Intending to return later.
Okay. I cannot stop though. I cannot stop! Yeah, I don't think I can make it. I think I lost. Yeah, I lost. I have to do it on a very specific... Okay, I guess. Okay. It has to be in a sequence, I see. And I really have to get closer. Okay, this doesn't make much sense, but...
The device's core unfolded. It looks like the gears inside.
Well, okay.
The full bloom celebration is no fun at all. Not one bit. One is gone. I miss her so much.
Is everyone okay? It's over. The facility has been shut down. You won't be punished anymore. And you won't be lied to again. I promise. Even if we're not happy. Is it okay to cry? For two.
Nikki, I don't understand. If there's no happiness to be felt here at the full bloom celebration, and Shroomceros don't have to be happy, then why were we born? Was our entire life a lie?
Yes.
Did I misunderstand something from the book? Is this because I'm just not good enough? I thought...
For two. The lie you read about in your book. What does it mean?
A lie is when someone spouts the opposite of truth.
Are the books you've read and the friends you've made real? The sunlight you felt, the tears you shed, the joy of thinking, and the sadness everyone feels right now. Is that all real to you?
I think so. You're right. None of it feels fake.
Yeah, let's put some Platonic philosophy inside. Yeah, sure.
Then there's your proof. Moths can lie, but they can't tell you how to feel. Your existence is not a lie.
We are truly alive, truly feeling. That's why the Titans talk about laughter and tears in their poems and stories.
Tears aren't just for sadness. They're shed for countless memorable moments. Like when a baby cries when they're born. Congratulations. From this moment on, you are reborn.
This is Click's.
Click's wish was to protect everyone until the very last moment. You'll take good care of it, right?
Nikki, the golden cord is right behind that door, right?
Yes. The feast awaits.
Oh, yeah, of course. August 6th. Alright. We cannot do anything until the 6th of August. I understand it. Yeah, it got deep way too fast. But that's how this game is doing things all the time, so yeah. Lots and lots of stuff. And with that, I close this recording.